Vernal Edwards.
Yeah.
All right, what we're looking at is a 2015 Chrysler 200. What's real nice about the 2015 is unlike the 2014, we have a new body style here. One of the reasons why you're actually looking at the 2015 is because you've probably been driving down the road and you saw the 2015 and you was like, wow, I have to come in and take a look at the 15. What's real nice about the 15 versus the 14, if you notice the curvatures, it's not like flat like the old body style. So you have a lot more definition. It's got a real slick look. It's got the aerodynamic as well too, if you notice it. So as you're driving down the road, what you're gonna find is as you're driving, it's gonna push the way, which is real nice. So a real good, nice body style. Real nice alloyed wheels, which is right here. Which is real nice. Also from a safety standpoint, you do have the two front airbags. You also have the side curtain airbag, so in the event if you was to get into a side impact, you wouldn't have to worry about it pushing in. You have the what's called the steel beams, which runs alongside the door. Okay. And as you move around here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come around to the back here. In terms of trunk space, you do have a lot of trunk space here. So let's just say if you wanted to get some kind of object in here, you wouldn't have to worry about trying to get a pickup or anything like that. You can actually pop your seats down. All right, and you can get objects in here. Also, if you notice right here, it's padded. So let's say if you were trying to get your suitcase out, you wouldn't have to worry about damaging the pad because it's got the padding right here, which is real nice. You do have your spare tire here, which is real nice. Okay, trunk right here. All right, so as you come around here, what's real nice in your back seat, you do have a lot of space here in your back seat. All right, which is real nice. And if you notice, if you look at the seat, if you notice how the seat angles upwards, that's what's called a stadium seating. So what happens is as you're sitting in your seat, it's going to force you to sit back in the vehicle, which is going to give you a lot of leg room. Unlike some vehicles, the seats are just flat. This angles upwards, forces you to sit back, gives you a lot more leg space. All right. What I'm going to also do is I'm just going to pop the trunk, or pop the hood, I'm sorry, and talk about the engine, which is the brains of the operation. I'm doing it backwards. I want to just show you something. All right, so as we look here in the engine, all right, what's real nice about Chrysler, what Chrysler did with a lot of their vehicles is color coded. So the only thing that you want to be concerned with is the things that are in color, like making sure your oil is changed on a regular basis, and also make sure your fluids are filled. All right, you have the 2.4 engine 4-cylinder. Now, what I want to talk about in terms of the engine, this engine sits on what's called a breakaway motor mount. So let's say if you was to get into a frontal impact, what's real nice about this motor mount, it shifts downward, so you don't have a lot of the engine pushing into the firewall with the potential of crushing you in the front seat. So it sits on what's called a breakaway motor mount. You also have these crumple zones. So let's say if you was to get into a frontal impact, what happens is, if you notice he's got these crumple zones, it's going to bend upward. So in the event, so no foreign object is flying in, it can potentially get you in the front seat. So what happens is it buckles upward. So that's what's called the crumple zone. That concludes my walk around. Hope you guys did like the 2015 Chrysler, and we look forward to seeing you here.